Good morning, all of you. How are you all? I hope you all are fine. I am Miss Gurmeet Kaur from Vidya Bal Bhuvan Public School, your social science teacher. Let us study social science. Students, in today's class, we will discuss about the physical divisions of India and will have a revision of the chapter The Face of Our Motherland. Let us start. Yes, class. So we will discuss about the physical divisions and will have a revision of the entire chapter. Now, the topic is physical divisions of India. Let us study. The southernmost point of the mainland is Kanyakumari. The southernmost point of the mainland is Kanyakumari. See students, what is mainland? Mainland is that land which is not surrounded by sea or which is not surrounded by a coast. It becomes the mainland. Got it? So the entire land which is not surrounded by the coast or sea or river becomes a mainland. Now, the entire mainland of our country, if we will see in that mainland, the southernmost point of the mainland is Kanyakumari. The southernmost point of the mainland is... Yes, students. So, the southernmost point of the mainland is Kanyakumari. The next point. Indira Point, which is in Andaman and Nicobar Island, is however the southernmost tip of our country. Now, what is Indira Point? Indira Point is a district which is located in the Andaman and Nicobar Island, and it is the southernmost tip of our country at the south direction. Now, we have the physical divisions, the northern mountains, the northern plains, the Great Indian Desert, the southern plateaus and the coastal plain. Now, mountain. What is a mountain? Mountain is an elevated surface with a height or a peak. Then comes plains. Plains is a flat land. Then what is desert? Desert is a hot region. You all are aware, desert is a hot region and also a region where there is no vegetation. Plateaus are a mixture of plains also and of mountains also. Plateau is elevated like mountain and plateau is flat like plain. Last is coastal plain. Coastal plain is that plain which is surrounded by the sea or a river. Students, you can say a flat land which is surrounded by sea or river becomes a coastal plain. Now let us see it in the map. Yes. So the first point that we discussed, that the southernmost point of the mainland is Kanyakumari. Let us see. So the mainland, as I told you, the major land which is not surrounded by the river. So the major land, in the case of major land, if you see at the south direction, we have Kanyakumari. Kanyakumari is a plain which is surrounded by the coastal, which is surrounded by the sea or river. You can say here also river is there, here also the water is there, and here also the water is there. So Kanyakumari is a town, a coastal town which is surrounded by water, and it is located at the south direction. Secondly, we studied about the Indira Point. Let us see. Indira Point is located in Andaman and Nicobar Island. It is a place located there. Then comes the northern mountains. So now we will discuss about the mountain, plateau and plain. So you can see the mountain area, it is depicted by the brown color. You can say here the mountain is there, here mountain area is there. So this entire brown portion reflects the mountain areas. Then comes the northern plain, which is depicted by light green color. So you can see this whole portion from at the end of Jammu Kashmir till Uttar Pradesh. This entire portion going through Mizoram, and you can see this entire area depicted by the light green color is what depicting the northern plains. Then comes desert, which is depicted by the yellow color. So you can see Great Indian Desert in the Rajasthan area. Desert is what? Is a hot region. Now comes plateau, which is depicted by the pink color. So this entire portion is depicting the plateau from central India till southern India, from central India till the south direction. This entire pink portion is depicting plateau. Then you have coastal plains. Let us see the dark green color. So from here till the downward direction, then again here you can see the portion. So the eastern Ghat portion also, this eastern Ghat portion and the western Ghat portion. This entire portion is depicting the coastal plain, the boundary here and here. Got it, students? Now we will have a revision of the chapter. Let us start. The first thing that we discussed in the chapter was physical features. Now, how do we describe a person? We can talk about the shape of his eyes, lips, ears, nose. These are the physical features of a person. Similarly, our country also have a physical feature. A human has physical feature like eyes, ears. Similarly, a country also have physical features. Now, what are the physical features of a country? They are the hills, rivers, plains, coast, plateau, etc. Now comes what is India? India is our motherland. India is our motherland. Motherland means the land where we are surviving, where we are existing. We are surviving on our own land, which is India. So our motherland India is very big and a beautiful country. You all are aware. The wide variety in physical feature makes India a very interesting land to study. The physical features of India are the mountain and the plains, and you have also seen that there is a variety in it, because of which India becomes very interesting. Now comes the topic crown and the cone of India. So the northern side of map is shaped like crown. You can see this north direction. We discussed in the previous videos also, it is like a crown. Now, the great Himalayan mountain range is the crown because it makes us feel proud. You can see this is the mountain area and it is like a crown because it makes us feel proud. Why? Because it beautifies our country. It makes our country beautiful. Many rivers originate from the Himalayas. Many rivers originate from here. The north is the beginning of the India and south is the tip. Let us see. North is the beginning. South is the tip. Then it is clear from the map that the southern part of India is shaped like a cone. You can see this is the south direction, like a cone, like a cone. Now the length of our country from north to south is about 3200 kilometers. Let us see, from north to south 3200 kilometers. Then the breadth from east to west is about 3000 kilometers. Yes, the breadth from east to west is 3000 kilometers. Is 3000 kilometers. Now, the southern part of our country is a peninsula. Let us see. Peninsula is an area which is surrounded by the water from the three directions. Let us see. So here, the southern part of our country, which you can see this south part, water is present here also, water is present here also, and water is present here also, because of which this blue color. Because of which this is of blue color. So the land which is surrounded by water from the three sides becomes a peninsula. It is surrounded by Arabian Sea on the west side, Bay of Bengal on the east side, and southern part it is surrounded by the Indian Ocean. Let us see. Arabian Sea on the west side, Bay of Bengal on the east side, Indian Ocean at the south side. Arabian Sea on the west side, Bay of Bengal on the east side, Indian Ocean at the south side. Then the Tropic of Cancer passes through the middle of India. Let us see. This dotted line is the Tropic of Cancer. This dotted line is the Tropic of Cancer, which is passing through the middle of India. Okay, students. Now we have the topic India and the world. Let us see. India is the 7th largest country of the world. India is the 7th largest country of the world. It is located in the south of Asia. It is located in the south of Asia. The country is so large that an ocean is named after India. Our country is so large because of which Indian Ocean has been named out of it. Let us see. Thus we have the Indian Ocean which lies to the south of India. Now India is the 7th largest country in the world. And you can see it is located in the south of Asia. Then we are talking about the Indian Ocean. Let us see. Indian Ocean at the south direction, and it has been named as Indian Ocean because India is a very large country and ocean has been named after it. Now comes India and its neighbors. What are neighbors? Neighbors are those that stay immediately near to our house. Yes, those are neighbors. Now, what are neighboring countries? Similarly, those countries that are immediately near to our own country, that is India, becomes our neighboring countries. Let us see. India is surrounded by many countries which are big also, which are small also. Some of the neighboring countries are Pakistan, Afghanistan, China, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, etc. Let us see. You can see Pakistan and Afghanistan at the northwestern side of the country. You can see that Afghanistan and Pakistan. Then we have Nepal, Bhutan, China at the northeastern direction of our country. Afghanistan and Pakistan at the northwestern and Nepal, Bhutan, China at the northeastern. Then you have Myanmar. You can see here Bangladesh. Here is Bangladesh. Here is Myanmar. And then we have Sri Lanka at the south direction. Hope you have got. Now we have the physical divisions of our India that we have discussed in the starting of the class also. The southernmost point of the mainland is Kanyakumari. Indra Point, which is in the Andaman and Nicobar Island, is the southernmost tip. Got it? And physical divisions are the northern mountains, the northern plains, the desert, the Great Indian Desert, the southern plateaus and the coastal plain. Got it? Mountain is an elevated surface with a height or a peak. Then plain is a flat land. Desert comes. Desert is a hot region with no vegetation. Then come plateau. Plateau is a mixture of mountain also and a plain also. That it is elevated also and a flat land also. Then comes the coastal plain, which is surrounded by the water. A plain land which is surrounded by the water becomes a coastal plain. Let us now see. Now you can see the physical divisions that I told you earlier also regarding the mountain, which is depicted by brown color. This entire portion is the mountain portion. Northern plains by light green color from below Jammu Kashmir till Uttar Pradesh. This is entire northern plains. Then comes the desert, which is depicted by the yellow color. You can see here the Great Indian Desert. Then comes plateau depicted by the pink color. So from central India to south India, this entire pink portion is depicting the plateau area. Lastly, we have the coastal plain depicted by the dark green color. This entire portion is the coastal plain. You can see. Hope these concepts were clear to you, students. Do revise properly. Stay happy. Stay safe from coronavirus. Please save environment. Thank you.